Houston woman dies after getting cheap BBL in Mexico. Let's get into it. Cheyenne Medrano, 31 years old, crossed the border to a clinic in Matamoros, Mexico, a city a little over 5 hours by car from Houston, to have liposuction and a Brazilian butt lift, BBL. Okay, surgery for a low cost of $3,000. She thought that she was overweight and she thought that she was not beautiful anymore. Okay, her mother said, Nora Whitehead said. Okay, Mandrano's death came at a time when the CDC and Texas health officials have cautioned people to cancel plastic surgeries in Matamoros after at least 7 people who have had surgery came back to the U.S. with fungal meningitis. For $3,000, my daughter paid for it with her life, Nora said. According to the American Society of Plastic Surgeons, liposuction surgery in Mexico is around $3,100, while the median cost of the surgery in the U.S. is around $36. Not including anesthesia and other related expenses. This is also why people do medical tourism. That's what this is considered. You go to other places that's not your home country and you get medical procedures, and I mean, she would be saving at least $500 if the anesthesia, whatever, she may be saving like $1,000, but you're going to a different place. And even if you're going somewhere in the US, you have to do your research. Let's continue. The CDC suggests that people who have had plastic surgery, including liposuction and Matamoros this year, seek medical attention and be examined by potential fungal meningitis infection. The illness can be life-threatening, and detecting early is necessary for treatment. The CDC says symptoms including, but are not limited to, fever, headache, nausea, and vomiting. 8 cases have been declared in Texas. 12 people have died from the surgery in the U.S., and 11 of those deaths occurred in Texas. Okay. Now I have a different article here, and it says why the BBL Brazilian butt lift is the deadliest cosmetic surgery procedure. What are the risks and requirements? So I have a little snippet from it, and it says the mortality rate from BBL is estimated to be as high as 1 in 3,000. This is greater than for any other form of cosmetic surgery, Lynn says, is a doctor. Any patient considering a BBL should be informed of the risk of death from this procedure. The leading cause of death from a BBL is a fat embolism. When this is when fat gets into the bloodstream, travels through the blood vessels, and gets stuck, which creates a blockage. This causes a disruption of the bloodstream that can be lethal. It is estimated that about 3% of the BBLs performed around the world have complications that lead to death. Now, people may say, well, 3% is not that much. But all of these kind of cosmetic surgeries, this is in the higher end. You know what I mean? And it's all for, superficiality. But let's continue. Which is a slightly higher mortality rate than of any other form of cosmetic surgery. This is a level of risk that is extremely alarming and totally unacceptable for an elective cosmetic procedure. Plastic surgeon Laura Devgin says. She stresses the importance of carrying out the research to find a highly qualified surgeon. So also what is being promoted is doing your research. Okay, I know people are like, oh, come on, of course everyone is doing your research. Where am I gonna go? How much is it gonna cost? Who's going to do it? What's this person's success rate? Okay, like what was it? Meta Margo or whatever, where they were over saying that. They said, okay, well, we had quite a few people who actually died from the surgery in this place. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, did you actually do your research or did you already know? Okay, yeah, there's a high risk that I'm gonna die. You know what I mean? That's one of the things that always gets me with these plastic surgery things, because people, they think like, oh, I'm just getting my booty lifted, it's fine. It's like, y'all going under anesthesia. Some of these doctors are putting in like that silicone that you get from Home Depot. As we've seen the different cases, some people are not doing what they should be doing. I'm talking about doctors, and then you're going to these people not knowing, because you want to save $1,000 or a couple bucks. And what are you really gaining from that? And this is what the mother was saying. She's like, yo, she paid with her life $3,000 and she's dead now. So this is just, if you're going to do what you're going to do. But this is just a PSA, hey, do your research. Really do some thorough research. I want to see y'all doing like this, okay? Really do some thorough research and understand the risk that is involved, or the different risks that are involved. And if you have any of these different symptoms, they said fatigue, headache, nausea, vomiting, if you have any of these, definitely go to the doctor. And I'm assuming you're probably gonna have to go to your US doctor. There's also some other kinds of things when you are getting it done, or you got to pretty much stay in the country because you can't sit on your butt because your butt just has surgery and all that kind of stuff. But definitely do your research, people, and just be safe with what it is that you're going to be doing. Hey, I greatly appreciate if you could support me. Simply go to ebay.com. In the search bar, type in Latrice Limited, click on shops, and then support me. I have a wide variety of items on there, many of my own personal Latrice Limited items, such as candles, bath bombs, soaps, essential oil blends, lingerie robes, so much stuff. I even have men's ties and comic books on there. Definitely support me, and do not forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.